knew what he was doing was wrong.
What would constitute evidence?
Okay. So, the complainant, the imam or the trustees of the committee, let's say the bag snatching situation example I gave. The onus is not really yours. The onus is that of the prosecutor who's going to deal with the case. But the complainant is the tools of the prosecutor proving its case. So, let's say in the circumstances of this, let's say this person is 13 years old. So now you need to rebut that presumption. So from you will have to come first the detailed statement. So let's say you start your statement. I, Sheikh Mukhtar Rabban, the Imam of Masjid al-Taqwa, ABCD, on the 13th of October 2023, whatever, we were performing our Dwarsa or Jummah Salah, and during the Salah, I had a commotion in the back of the masjid. There, I found 4 other elders who had grabbed a youngster. I established his name is Muhammad Arif, and we found the collection bag, which is clearly marked Masjid al-Taqwa Jummah collection bag, under his jacket that he was wearing. I had to stop a confrontation. You need to be totally honest. That took place. People wanted to take the law into their own hands. And I said, let's go and view the footage. We got the footage. Right. Now, let's say Muhammad Arif's parents can get in senior counsel to come and defend him. And that is just the situation. We don't know. We all come from different backgrounds. It can't be. My son didn't do it. Even though you say so. So now the state needs the facts. Now, fortunately for Masjid Taqwa, I went back as the Imam to the CCTV footage. I went back on the footage for 10 minutes, and you can clearly see a person coming in with a white kufiya, white topi, white kurta, blue socks, and a green jacket. You see him standing towards the back of the masjid. This is what all needs to be in your statement. I then viewed the footage. There you must just stop there. It's not just as easy as presenting that footage in court. Things have become so difficult for the prosecution to prove, because now, when I'm going to refer to that footage in court, I must prove originality and authenticate it. Then it stops there. You view the footage, let's say you're going to carry on with your statement. Then the policeman's going to come back to you and say, who installed the footage? It was company X or company AB. ABC Technologies installed it. Then the policeman must go to the person who installed it to come and show that the CCTV footage at the time was working correctly and it recorded correctly and that it was downloaded correctly. Do you see the problems that you sit with? You must prove that originality and that authenticity of the footage. So it's not just that easy. Because now, Muhammad Arif's daddy is going to say, no, he's the lawyer appointed. No, it's not allowed. There we see it, the originality and the authenticity of it. There's many ways to get past it, but it just makes it so much complicated. And the reason why I say so is because you as the complainants of the masjid, you're going to be sitting and thinking, but why am I waiting so long for this case to come on? All of that needs to be covered. You need to get past all of that. Then you say, I viewed the footage, and you place on record what you saw taking place. First raka'ah, second raka'ah, made as if he was part of the jama'ah, and then he runs out and is grabbed. You will then say in that statement as well. After viewing the footage, remember now there's certain elements that you must prove to this theft. One being is identifying the person. After viewing, let's say in the footage you can't see a face, but you can see what he's wearing. After viewing the footage, I note that the person in the footage was wearing white topi, white kurta, blue socks, and a green jacket. And on the footage, I notice on the right shoulder part of the jacket, there are two cut marks that looks like somebody previously stabbed into it, if you can see that. And when I saw the person who was apprehended by the other 4 elders, he was wearing the same clothing with the same jacket that has the 2 stab marks. Because Muhammad Arif's clever defense lawyer is going to say, but you can't see a face. What is unique in Muhammad Arif's appearance on the CCTV footage to say it was him? Because Muhammad Arif will come and say, no, when the elders grabbed me, I was just keeping the money safe to return it to them. It was somebody else who was dressed like me. You laugh, but this is what you disprove that. Because the only thing Muhammad Arif will come and have to show to court is that it is reasonably, my version that I'm giving is reasonably possibly true. But you can displace that version, the uniqueness in his jacket. You see how you have to bring it together. And that is the onus or the responsibility of the complainant that's placed on him to give the facts so that the prosecutor can present the facts in the courtroom itself. Okay, any other questions from the lady side?